ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on today's call, special call straight after the event that we literally had 48 hours ago in Dubai. My name is Domen Vidergar, I'm Vice President of Sales, and today we will check everything what we present on the event that we had here on outstanding location in Taj Hotel in how I can say the most exotic, the best place that is called Dubai. With me on today's call, ladies and gentlemen, International Sales Manager Jascha Zsigard. We will drive you over all the topics that we have covered, and even more important, we already inviting you on tomorrow's call, 8 p.m. Central European Time and 11 p.m. Dubai time for the Travolution call. What we will speak about today, we will speak about Ultron Foundation, we will speak about Ultron Labs, we will speak about all the announcements that we had, and of course, we will finish this call with the amazing promotion, with the big whale, and with the airdrop named Kimba. Now, let's start at the beginning. Here on Saturday, more than 500 top leaders from all over the world, from Korea, Japan, India, Bangladesh, from all over the Europe. I need to point it out, Hungarian team, Czech, Slovak, Italian team, then we have Scandinavians, and of course, we have our top leadership also from Latin America. I need to point it out, Chile, Mexico, Colombia, and Ecuador. Even more important is, ladies and gentlemen, we hosted more than 50 top leaders that they are not part of Mavi Global, but they want to get the information from the first hand, what is happening with Mavi Global, who are new partners, and even more important is, what is the new direction of Mavi Global. If we wrap it up, the entire event was a huge success. We are getting hundreds, even thousands of messages when we can have the call, when we can have the update call in order to get the latest news and updates, and even more important, what is the direction of Mavi Global. So let's start at the beginning. Let's start how we open the entire event. With me today, Jascha, he will help me to present everything in details. Jascha, welcome on today's call. How did you saw the event? What kind of feedback did you get from the leaders? And even more importance, how do you see Mavi Global in 2025?
Domen, first of all, I'm very, very excited about today's call. I see thousands of people here. We have more than 500 people in the room on Saturday. Then on Sunday, so basically yesterday, we had also a beach party / beach barbecue kind of setting where all the top leaders met up, had some good food, shared the experience, shared the excitement of the event, of course. And look, I am seeing the event a big success. We have shared so much information, so much knowledge in these 10 or 11 hours that we were in the room on Saturday. And then, of course, yesterday, all the follow-ups, all the teams are extremely, extremely excited. They want to know what is going to happen next. Everybody that was not at the event is probably today on this call. Everybody that is not on today's call is probably going to be on the team calls that we are doing, me and you and our CEO of Travolution now, Mr. Michael. We're all doing these calls, and I believe that this week is crucial. Now the iron is hot. So I believe that after this weekend, where we shared so many information, so many new things that are coming in 2025, I believe that this week is a no-sleep week. Why? Because you have to smash the iron, you have to shape the iron when it's hot. So that's why I believe that today is a start of the new beginning. Today is the start of 2025, not 1st of January, not 2nd of January, but today. So today, like you said, we will walk all our audience through the content that was shared on Saturday. So I don't know if you have anything else to add, or should we go straight into the first topic, which is, of course, something that put a lot of money into our community's pockets in the last 2 months.
I suggest we have so many informations. You jump straight into the FinUp, straight into the content. Jascha, the audience is yours. I will join you a little bit later.
Thank you very much, Domen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, FinUp, the platform that put a lot of money into the pockets of our community in the last 2 months, with the crypto basically exploding even during now the corrections, the funds have been kept safe, so you are not losing on your profits. And very soon we will be able to enjoy these profits once again when the strategies are back into the game, when the professionals that are working with FinUp, when the artificial intelligence that is helping FinUp get such great results, when this is all going to come back together, when the market is going to be at the right timing, we are going to benefit from this platform once again. Now, on the stage, I was asking our audience, did you put the deposit into the FinUp Big Well strategy? Everybody said yes. Did you make money with the Big Well strategy? Everybody said yes. And that's why we can proudly announce that 95% are in the profit. 95% of users of Big Well trading strategies are in profit, and this is something that we are all very, very proud of. Now, the next thing that we have to share is the big news. This is the big announcement that no one knew that is happening, but FinUp mobile application is coming in the first quarter of 2025, and it will be available on Apple Store and on Google Play. Now, why is this a big news? First of all, a couple of months ago, we know that FinUp made a big switch. They are going traditional way, so that is why this is going to be massive, massive step forward, because this is going to create the usage of the application even easier, and this is going to make the application even more accessible to the wider audience. And at the end of the day, we all know that a part of Mavi Global is also Big Well. So the more audience, the more members, the more users that FinUp reaches, the more also Big Well Launchpad members are going to benefit from. Now, the next topic that we shared and covered on the event was, of course, something that we have all been waiting for a long, long time. And this is, of course, nothing else but FlipMe. Now, FlipMe has a very big vision. And FlipMe is the application that is going to make spending crypto so effortless, like you're spending every single penny of your funds now in the traditional way. So anyhow, you're spending the fiat currencies, euros, dollars, British pounds, or whichever currency you have in your country. Now, we all know that right now is the crypto era. So during crypto era, there's going to be profits, there's going to be gains that we will want to spend. So this is why FlipMe is the biggest player in this game, because it is going to allow us to spend our cryptocurrencies that we are, by the way, also making with the FinUp. We are going to be able to spend them effortlessly, just like with the normal credit cards that we are using for decades. Now, like I said, the vision was very big. The vision was global from the very beginning. As you might remember, in the beginnings of FlipMe, we were presenting that FlipMe is going to combine the banking system and the crypto system. So this is finally here, and this is finally something that will basically take over the whole world. With the FlipMe, we are going to make a massive worldwide adoption only because this is a global solution. So once again, you will have your bank account, you will have your crypto account, and you will be able to switch between fiat currencies, cryptocurrencies, between them left and right, back and forth, and this is how you will be able to operate all over the world. No matter where you are, you will be able to use it and spend your crypto. Now, after this, we have been starting the test phase. I believe the test phase was a massive, massive success. Why? Because FlipMe was tested in more than 100 countries. I remember I was with our royal ambassador, Mr. Christy Kittig. I was with him in the whole Caribbean area, in the Latin America. Then I was with our CEO, Mr. Michael, in Nigeria. So this is where we have been testing FlipMe constantly, and with all of your help, we have been able to catch over 20,000 members that tested the FlipMe application and that spent their cryptocurrency effortlessly. Now, this is a big result, of course, with the beta or testing phase. But my question is, what can we do with the live application? What we can do is reach millions and millions of people. Later on, I will share some numbers with you. What other companies, what other card providers have been able to achieve. And this is where we can be 100% sure that all of us, with the same efforts, we can bring this card, this application to millions of people. Now, after the test phase, immediately after, we got into the phase that we call get ready for the launch. Now, I believe that we all agree on one thing. It took longer than expected. It took longer than expected to get FlipMe up and going, to get FlipMe launched, and to finally get the benefits from our payment hubs. But as our CEO, Mr. Michael says, you most of the time only see the tip of the iceberg. So what is going actually below the sea level is something that you do not see. So I will explain to you just a couple of things. What was going on in the last couple of months and why there were certain delays. Now, in the last couple of months, 6 providers were tested. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, we all know that we are going to bring millions of people to this application. We are going to bring millions of users of this application into the market. So that's why 6 providers that were tested failed. Now, the lucky number 7, ladies and gentlemen, was the one that succeeded. Now, I'm very, very proud to announce that FlipMe has partnered up with the biggest provider in the world. Now, why is that a big achievement? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a provider that is working with the biggest companies out there, with the biggest providers of the cards that we know today. So they are working, for example, with Binance Card, with Bybit Card, and many others. Now, here is where we have to talk about the numbers. Binance has 240 million users of their cards. Bybit has 50 million users of their cards. So altogether, we are talking about almost 300 million users of the cards. So that's why we are extremely proud, and we would like to, at this point, congratulate, first of all, the FlipMe team that have been able to put together this partnership. And then on the other side, we would also like to congratulate every single one of you that have, first of all, been patient, that have been with us and with FlipMe for a long, long time. And finally, we are very, very close, and you will see how close in the end of this topic to the actual launch. So we are very close, and right now we are finally one step closer, because at the event, we didn't just announce the updates, we also announced something new regarding the FlipMe. What is new is that finally we have here the global debit cards. So this is the cards that will get you also the bank account and the crypto account. They're basic, plus, premium, and elite. Now, all the cards are going to be virtual. Only the elite one is going to be physical. Now, this is going to be a premium card. So this is why this one is physical. The other ones are going to be virtual. And finally, we can say that we have the cards here. Now, what is very important to understand is that the card price is ranging from $50 up to $1,000. And this is for the validity of 2 years. So this is the card price for 2 years. And with that, you get certain benefits. So for example, let's have a look at Plus card. So the price for 2 years is $150. Now your cashback in ULX is 2%. So how does that work? Every time when you spend with this card, you're going to get 2% of the purchase value in ULX coins immediately back into your wallet. Now, in order to get the cash back, you need to stake certain amount of ULX coins. So to get the cash back with the Plus card, you're going to have to stake 2,000 USDT worth of ULXs. So you will do that in the application itself. So when you stake ULXs in the value of 2,000 USDT, you are going to be able to participate in 2% cashback for the Plus card. Now, that does not mean that you cannot use the card if you don't stake. It only means that if you want to earn cashback, you have to do this. You have to stake the ULX coins. But if you don't stake it, you can still use the card for the crypto, for the banking, for paying things online, paying things in person, and so on. Now, for the cashback, there is a limitation. For the Plus card that we are now taking an example of, the limitation is $750 in ULX coins on a monthly basis. Okay, so you have enough to spend to earn the cashback in ULX coins up to $750 per month. Now, when it comes to the monthly spending limit, here's where we have to stop for a minute. Now, as you can see here, we have 1,500, 3,000, 10,000, and $25,000 in a monthly spending limit. So this is now the test period. So we are here expecting the increased values. So you don't have to worry about it because we have been receiving a lot of questions. Why is this so low? Why is this like this? Why is this not like this? Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a beginning. It is on us how much we are going to bring, how much we are going to make the noise about the FlipMe application. And this is, of course, always ready to increase. And these are, once again, the numbers for the test period. Now, like I said, the card types are virtual. With the Elite, you also get the physical, and every single card is acceptable and supportable by Apple Pay and Google Pay. Like I said, the cards are valid for 2 years from the date that you receive them, and there is no monthly membership for Mavi members that purchase the cards in December 2024. So by the end of this year, by the end of this month, everybody that orders the cards is not going to have the monthly membership. Now, moving forward, we have one very, very important thing. Now, all the partners, when it comes to FlipMe, Mavi, and Ultron that has been helping with the integration, they, because of the delays, said no to profits. So they're basically stepping away from the profits in order to be able to give back to our community that has been loyal, that has been waiting with all of us together, and is finally here to take the benefits that FlipMe, Mavi, and Ultron have been working on for such a long time. Now, I am very proud to announce that 70% of all the card sales is going back to the community. So with Mavi, Ultron, and FlipMe saying no to the profits from the card sales, 70% will go back to you as the community. Now, every time when you sell the new card to the new member, the commissions are going to go back to you. So this is, of course, to incentivize everybody to spread the word about the FlipMe. This is to incentivize everybody to increase the number of users, because at the end of the day, it is providing effortless payments with the crypto. It is providing, at the end of the day, income also for the payment hub owners and for the big whale owners. Now, the compensation plan with the FlipMe is a little bit different. This is where those 70% comes from. So when we talk about the card price, for example, is 150 USDT. One half of the price is going to compensation plan. So 1 USDT is half of the business volume. Now, 50% of the business volume is going to go to your direct bonus. 10% of the business volume is going to go directly to the team bonus, and there is up to 7 generations of matching bonuses still being paid out to everyone that is building the business with Mavi Global and FlipMe. Now, the payment hub or the big whale payouts are going to get 20% of the total value of the card sales. So if you sell the card for 1,000, you're going to get the 200 put into the payment hub and big whale payouts pool. So then the more cards, for example, the more 1,000 cards that are sold, the more 200 payouts are going to go into the pool of payment hub and the big whale that is going to then share it with everyone that bought the NFTs back in time, or now that converted to the big whale packages. So with this, we're coming to the end of the FlipMe that was being covered at the event, and here we are once again very proud to announce that with the last couple of months, we have always been waiting on approval from the legal departments. So now the FlipMe compliance was finally approved, and FlipMe is going to launch in February. So now is the time to get your cards. Now is the time to get ready for the launch that is going to be in February. And this is when also your payouts are going to be increased for the payment hubs or for the big whales, because as you know, from every single payment that the card holders are making, you're also going to make out of the commissions. So this is staying all the same, but right now you're already going to get the payouts from the card sales, and later on also from every single transaction online, in real life, every single transaction is going to also share the part of the commissions with all of you. Now, the card sales, as I said, are starting very, very soon. And this is, as you might have seen in the back office, it also happened yesterday. So not today, but yesterday it was already in the back office. And from today on, you can already buy your cards. And this is how you can secure that you are getting the best card possible. This is how you can get secure that you are going to get the cards as soon as possible. And with that, we are also coming to the last stage of this topic. And this is, of course, the special promotion. Now, I will be completely honest with you, and I will tell you that the thing I was asked the most in the last 2 days was, what am I going to do with 5 cards? Well, we are all here to build a business, right? So 4+1 is a great promotion because, first of all, you can take 5 cards, you can spend with all of your 5 cards, or you can give it to your wife, you can give it to your girlfriend, you can give it to your parents, you can give it to your kids. So this is how the cards can be distributed. So you can also incentivize your team members with the free cards. You can incentivize someone else that wants to start with the FlipMe and wants to start spending the cryptocurrencies. But this is not it. We have one even bigger promotion, and this is 12 plus 5 free. So if you buy 12 cards of FlipMe, you're going to get 5 cards completely for free, and you can also incentivize your team members with the cards. You can register your cards on your name, as many as you want, or you can even distribute them forward. So this is how you are going to benefit from the cards, you are going to benefit from the compensation plan, and at the end of the day, like I said already, in February, when the FlipMe goes live, you're also going to benefit from every single transaction that these people that you gave cards to are going to use. So the more cards that we give around, the more people are going to use them, and the more you are going to get from every single transaction fee that they will make. So this is why it is important to spread the cards all over the world right now before February. Right now is the time to position ourselves, and then in February we will be ready with the cards, with the application to really take over the world. Once again, I would like to remind you, almost 300 million users of just Binance and Bybit cards. So what can we do with the FlipMe? They don't have such a big network marketing community as we do. So we have this power to spread the word even faster, and I believe that we will all do it. We will do it together, and this is how we will take FlipMe to the next level. Now, Domen, I believe that we have a lot more things to cover. So I know that you have the next topic to share with our audience, but I believe that FlipMe is now clear. If not, we will continue doing these explanations. We will do the Q&A sessions on the team calls that we have with all the teams all over the world on a weekly basis. So you don't have to worry about anything. Everything will be explained as many times as you need, so you can really take advantage of this great opportunity.
Yasha, I completely agree with you. I'm looking the numbers of participants on this call. So if you missed the first part of Yasha's presentation, ladies and gentlemen, all you need to know is that the FinUp team is launching the mobile app in January. That means that user experience, you will be able to track your profits even way more simple, even way more efficient. The second information, if you miss on the first part of the call, is FinUp, FlipMe is going live in February. Even more important, FlipMe team partner up with the biggest provider for issuing the cards on the planet. They are in a collaboration with Binance. They are in a collaboration with Bybit. Now they signed a contract with the FlipMe team. So FlipMe has the best providers for the cards for Mavi Global Community. Yasha show you the promotion that we are having it for all the FlipMe holders, and even more important, from February, thousands of people will start to use the cards, and as an owner of the Payment Hub NFTs, we can start to you can expect the first payouts, the first passive income will come. Even more important, if you have converted it into the big well, this comes to the common pool, and the first payouts will come. Once again, huge congratulations for the FlipMe team, for the FinUp team, in order to provide us the best experience. Yasha, did I forget anything?
No, Domen, you did not forget anything. I believe that we can jump into the next topic, because next topic is also very important because of all the members that have been with us since the very beginning. So maybe they already know what I'm talking about, but I will let you do the introduction into your topic.
Thank you very much, Yasha. Let's jump now to the second topic of today's call. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone was waiting for one and only Mr. Shukra Chadibekov. He came with Mr. Alex Topal, the CTO of Neutron Foundation, and Shukra Chadibekov share everything, what the team was preparing behind the scenes, what kind of development they were doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Neutron Foundation with the entire team already months ago, they start with something that is called account abstractions. So what does this literally mean? Everyone who joining the crypto world, everyone who joining the Web3 space, literally they need to create the wallet, they need to store their private keys, then they need to purchase and transfer the funds, they need to pay the gas fees. So if we simplify, using the blockchain technology requires knowledge and requires some kind of enrollment. You need to have the proper guide in order not to mess it up. That's why the Ultron Foundation team was working something that is called account abstractions, where literally you will just, with the biometrics or with the 2FA, you will be able just to log in and to use all the Web3 product and services. Now, there are already blockchains out there that they are using this, such as Ethereum, Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, BNB Smart Chain, Avalanche, and much more. Now, Ultron Foundation is coming with the account abstractions. That means that you will just, with the usage of the Gmail account, with the 2FA, you will be able to use all Web3 applications connected with Ultron Foundation. This will attract thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people to use Ultron's blockchain and all connected applications on the much more simple and sophisticated way. One more thing that is also very important is that Ultron Foundation team already now for several months is building layer 0 in order to interconnect all the blockchains. So Ultron's blockchain with other blockchains in order to provide the liquidity, scalability, and cross-chain liquidity. So if Ultron Foundation build the layer 1, now they are building layer 0 in order to interconnect all the blockchains and to, how I can say, connect and provide the liquidity among other blockchains on top of Ultron's blockchain. And the last information that Mr. Shukra Chadibekov put out is that they are building Telegram web wallet. That means no more downloads, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, with the just of the usage of the Telegram, you will be able to use a blockchain technology with multiple networks. I'm speaking about Ethereum, BNB, I'm speaking about Polygon, because Ultron's blockchain is EVM compatible. That means that they can easily interconnect in between. As you can see already, also in Dubai, lights can fall down and they are coming back, but we are moving on all this call. That's why Ultron's presentation or Mr. Shukra Chadibekov presentation was simple, efficient, and behind the scenes they are developing literally 24/7 in order to attract, in order to bring simple and understandable, how can I say, usability. Ultron's blockchain. Shukra Chadibekov came, introduced, and all these features in the upcoming weeks and in the upcoming months, when all these technologies are gonna be integrated, of course, we will present on the call. So if we simplify this presentation, you will be able to use Ultron's blockchain just via Telegram, and Ultron Foundation, beside building the layer 1 that they launched 2.5 years ago, they are building layer 0 in order to interconnect all the blockchains together, in order to bring the liquidity, in order to increase the total value locked, in order to raise up the bar with Ultron Foundation, and to bring Ultron's blockchain among top 10 and in the upcoming years top 5 layer 1 blockchains on the planet. Yasha, the audience is yours with the next topic that is called the Ultron Labs.
Thank you very much, Domen. One thing that I'm very, very impressed with when it comes to the presentation Mr. Shukra did is the layer 0, Akasha. Why? Because for the first time, This is going to allow users and different blockchains to communicate between each other. And this is something that, we didn't even know that Ultron was building for a long, long time. Now, why is this important? Is because this is going to add value to Ultron Foundation. And we all know, with Ultron Foundation getting value, Ultron coin, so ULX coin, also gets value. Now, like I said in the beginning of the call, we have all been waiting for this to finally see this happen, because for the last period of time, let's be honest, the ULX price went down. But this is why it's important to understand what is going on behind the scenes, to understand that ULX coin, Ultron Foundation, FlipMe, everything has its time that it needs in order to start functioning really, really well. Now, the next topic that I will present to you is Ultron Labs. Now, Ultron Labs is a research and development division of Ultron. So they are even expanding in the department of developers, the research, because it is very important to stay up with the trends. If you stay behind, you're going to just be another Nokia. You remember Nokia, the phone company? Today, they don't exist. Apple, Samsung, they ate them. They ate them alive. Why? Because they didn't follow the trends. So that's why Mr. Jonathan Octius, the CEO of Ultron Labs, was also there. He was also announced as the CEO of Ultron Labs. So he shared what Ultron Labs is actually going to do for Ultron Foundation. Like I said, Ultron Labs is the research division of Ultron Foundation, and it has a big mission and a big vision. Now, the mission of Ultron Labs is to onboard projects to build on Ultron blockchain, one of the fastest growing layer 1 blockchains. Now, what does that mean? That means that there are new projects that are being built, but maybe they're building on a different blockchain. Now, it is important to find these projects, to onboard them to Ultron blockchain, because, like we said, this is also going to add value to Ultron blockchain itself. Now, the vision on the other side is to be the pioneer in the research and development department. Why is that important? Because this is going to strengthen the Ultron ecosystem and drive blockchain adoption. So this is important on the other side, because there's a lot of things that people actually need in order to simplify the blockchain. So this is going to help with the blockchain adoption, but they don't have the platform where they want to build this. So that's why the Ultron Labs is working on research and then development of certain applications, certain products that are going to improve the Ultron ecosystem, and with that, they're also going to add value to the blockchain itself. Now, like you can see on the screen, Mr. Shukra Chadibeko, the CEO of Ultron Foundation, Mr. Alex Topal, the CTO of Ultron Foundation, they were both at the event. We also have then Abdul Alim. He is the CTO of Ultron Labs. He is right now somewhere in Asia, all over the conferences, getting the news, getting the cherries that are going to make Ultron blockchain even more attractive, even more exciting. And Mr. Jonathan Octius was with us on the event, and he was sharing the news that I am just sharing to you. Now, their goal is also to attract developers, to attract the blockchain developers and grow the ecosystem. Ultron is, first of all, the ideal platform for the developers. It is ideal to build new ecosystem, and the ecosystem supports innovation. It's creating more application opportunities, and it's a developer-friendly tool, and it has a very scalable infrastructure. Now, what you're hearing right now is very technical. You don't have to understand all of this. It is just important for you to understand, like Mr. Jonathan said at the event, collaboration and innovation is key. So this is why this collaboration between Ultron Foundation and Ultron Labs is key, because they're collaborating on new innovations. And new innovations we can see with a very good example with Tesla. 20 years ago, no one thought you're going to drive in electric cars. Okay, so this is why the innovation is very important, and this is going to bring a lot of value in the very near future. Now, if we return to the Ultron Labs, they're also working on seamless onboarding of Melt and MoonPay. These are basically on-ramp and off-ramp solutions that are basically very simplified, and they enable easy crypto and fiat access. So you can now connect euros or dollars with the cryptocurrencies. So this is now done in a very, very simple way, It is like going into the online shop, buying clothes. You can now, in the same way, change between cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies. Now, the global access means that Ultron provides users worldwide with seamless integration into the ecosystem. Once again, this might be very technical on the first side, but in fact, it is all done in order to simplify all the things that they're working in the background. So at the end of the day, when you're using these things, you will not need to understand this. Just like you don't need to understand how the car works when you sit in the morning into your car, drive to your work, and this is how the cryptocurrencies are going to operate as well. You will not need to be a professional to use it, but it is maybe good to sometimes understand certain things a little bit deeper, especially when they are new. Now, the partnership with TeakPay, this was already announced a while back, but it is one of the most important partnerships that Ultron Labs came up with. Why? Because this is the first platform to allow payments inside the WhatsApp social channel, or basically communication channel, for both crypto and fiat currencies. That basically means that you're no longer going to use WhatsApp just for texting, just for calling, but also for sending money to your friends, to your families over the WhatsApp application. The exciting news is very simple. This partnership adds over 200,000 new users to Ultron Foundation, because this is how many people, based on the research that they have done, is going to use the WhatsApp as a tool of payment with the cryptocurrencies. Now, Ultron becomes a core part of TeakPay's innovative payment system. What does that mean? The TeakPay is going to innovate around this and on Ultron chain, and this is going to again add the value, because all the transactions on the WhatsApp are also going to be able to be done on Ultron blockchain. Now, what Ultron Labs offer? First of all, it offers layer 1 protocol with DAG technology. This basically means that it's a fast, secure, and low-cost transaction. We all know that have been using Ultron that transactions are very fast and very affordable. The second thing that they offer is funding support. So they are basically assisting innovative projects in securing funds. So they're helping small companies, small projects that want to grow big and that have potential to develop and innovate something very big. They're finding and funding them in order to succeed. And the third thing, they're offering go-to-market assistance. That means that they're supporting projects in market entry and community building. Now, what does that mean? That means that when you develop something new, you need a certain strategy, how you will get into the market, how you will build the community that is going to use this project. So this is what they're offering assistance with. How to go to market, how to build community, and this is where also we, Mavi Global, come into place, because we know how to build community. We have been doing it for almost 3 years now, and we have built a great community of over 400,000 members right now. Now, when it comes to the ULX allocation, here you can see there's millions of ULX locked on the chain. Why? Because these are basically budgets for different things. For example, 1 million ULXs locked is for deployment of the applications. The 5 million is locked for marketing support. The 50 million ULX coins are locked in for fundraising and community support. Now, what is very important here also is that deployment of tokens on the chain is going to be so easy, and the only thing that you have to pay is the gas fee. So there's going to be no commissions, just the gas fees. Now, creating liquidity pools on Ultron Swap also means that you're only going to pay gas fee, and this is just like you're paying, for example, today with your bank when you want to transfer the money, you're paying just a small fee. And this is exactly the same here. So this is how the Ultron Labs is going to allocate the ULX coins in order to grow the company, to grow the Ultron Foundation as well, and to grow the blockchain as well. Now, the last thing that Mr. Jonathan shared is that teamwork makes the dream work. So that's why their goal is to innovate together. Okay, so they're working very closely together with the Ultron Foundation, with Mr. Shukra Shedebeko, with Mr. Alex Topal, and the whole team that they all have together around themselves. So it is very important that we support them also and join them to build the Ultron Foundation into the future of the blockchain technologies. Now, Domen, this is it regarding the Ultron Labs. This is, yes, a little bit more technical thing, but it is very, very important also that everybody sees how difficult it is to build something like this. You know, in sales, we're all working in sales. It all sounds very simple. Our job is to make it look simple. But in fact, when you look at it from the technical point of view, from the technical angle, it is very, very hard to, first of all, build, and second of all, attract people that are going to use it. You know, for example, Tesla, 20 years ago, it was very, very hard. Even 10 years ago, it was very, very hard to sell an electrical car to anyone. In Germany, in the US, it was very hard. Today, it is a lot easier. So this is how the technology improves, and how the technology is being simplified, so you don't have to go through all the hassle. You don't have to struggle with understanding the technology in order to use it. So this is why it's important that we also sometimes understand how big things are happening around us, so we can then use them in the easiest way possible.
I completely agree with you, Yasha. The most important thing is that Ultron Foundation with Chukra Chadibeko and Alex Topal came. They share with us what they were doing for the past literally months. Account abstractions, layer 0 with Akasha, Ultron Labs. This is combining and putting together the entire Ultron ecosystem. During this call, Yasha, I just went on a CoinMarketCap and I have noticed that in the last 30 days, literally in the last 7 days, start of the price of Ultron and ULX start to go back again. Is this a good sign? Definitely it is a good sign. Why? Because people recognize the potential, people recognize the Ultron's potential in the upcoming weeks and in the upcoming bull market. So if there is more people that is buying than selling, that means that the price goes up. Once again, green light, and definitely the right direction of Ultron. Yasha, thank you very much for the Ultron Labs. And ladies and gentlemen, we came to the third part of this call. It's called the meme coins. We will speak about the big whale. Of course, on the stage, there was, of course, Benjamin Nutini, the meme coin expert and the big whale launchpad advisor. We have checked how everything will look like in the next 60 to 90 days. This big whale launchpad is coming out, where each and everyone will have an option to launch their token on the big whale. With 3 to 5 clicks, you will be able to create the safe environment to launch your own token. This is definitely a green light for all the outside developers to come on top of Ultron's blockchain, to come on top of Big Whale Launchpad, and to launch the token. What does this mean? More project comes, that means that it will outside community come on top of Ultron's blockchain. This generates fees, this generates demands, and of course, this is supporting the price of Ultron and ULX. Of course, Mr. Benjamin speak about the super cycle of the meme coins. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to everyone who bought the Big Whale package or bought the Big Whale package during the promotion. The first ad block, it was not successful. It was amazing, and probably have seen the explosion of Kimba token. Once again, congratulations. Probably in your Mavi Global back office, you can already check the value, the portion that you get from the allocation. And even more important, ladies and gentlemen, we need to finish this call with a new big whale promotion that is called the Kimba airdrop. That means if you missed the allocation during the promotion, 1% of the total supply was divided among everyone who bought it. Now we are having the new promotion. No matter how big whale package you will buy, beside all the benefits of the Big Whale package, let's repeat them once again. If you sell the Big Whale package, you're earning the commission. Having the Big Whale package will give you a passive income. Having the Big Whale package will give you allocation of all the future airdrops. You can use the FinUp lifetime license, and you can enjoy the trading profits. Now, ladies and gentlemen, beside everything what I mentioned right now, no matter how big Big Whale package you will buy, you can get from 10% of the package value Kimba coins, based on the current market price, up to 120%. So what does this mean? Let's say, ladies and gentlemen, you are here for the first time. You will get 5 benefits owning the Big Well package, and you can get for $500 30% of the package value. That means you will get 150 USDT value of the Kimba token based on the today's price. Now, if you today decide to buy $5,000 package, you can see 100% of the package value. You will get for 5,000 USDT value of Kimba tokens. If you will buy 25,000 pounder pack, you will get 30,000 USDT value of the Kimba token. There is just one condition. All the airdrop that it happens the moment that you buy it, these tokens, this gift, this airdrop is locked for 360 days. After 360 days, the tokens are yours and you can do with them whatever you want. Yasha, we are not finished yet. We have a special news for all the Mavi members who's joining Mavi Global Team in order to train, in order to explain, and in order to explode your business. Yasha, who is the new Mavi Global member? Who's the new Mavi Global trainer?
Domen, well, after yesterday's talk that we had with our new trainer, we have been discussing a lot of things, and I believe that I am more happy than ever that we have been able to bring on board someone with so much experience in network marketing industry. This is not even close to a technical guy. Okay, he's well known. He's a very, very let's say old school trainer, because old school works still today. Yeah, old school in network marketing works to this day, and it is very, very important to go back to the basics. Now we did go back to the basics at the event with his training, and I believe that if everybody did what he showed on the training in just 1 hour, that you could have and felt the impact on your business today. If you just did what he did in this 1 hour, you would feel the impact on your business today. Now imagine what this is going to do for your business when he's going to be with us from now on all the time. He's going to be on our calls. He's going to do trainings for our teams. He's going to do master classes in sales, how to sell, how to approach the people, how to sell to different kind of prospects, how to work with different characters, how to work with different personas. He yesterday showed us when we were having a drink with him, how to approach a girl that you only have business intentions with, how to approach her without thinking that you're hitting on her. Okay? How to get her phone number without her thinking that you want something else than just business. Yeah? So these things are very, very important in business. He was sharing with us how he approached someone in Starbucks, how he approached someone in Starbucks, and he did millions of dollars with that person from then on. It all started with a hand watch. Okay, because of a hand watch, he made contact and they made millions of dollars together because of this. So ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about no one else but Mr. Buck Reed, which is from now on a part of the Mavi corporate team, and he is from now on official Mavi Global Trainer. Domen, I am very excited about what is going to happen in the network marketing aspect. I believe that based on today's call, everybody from our audience is 100% sure that we have the technology covered. So now it is back to the basics time. Now it is back to the drawing board, back to taking pen and paper, writing down the names, sharing with the people, calling the people, doing Zooms, 10 Zooms a day, 10 people a day. So this is how we are going to bring all of our businesses back to the levels that we have never seen them before.
Yasha, I completely agree with you. And the most important thing is that everything about our business partners promise in the previous months and in the previous 2 years, everything came in place. Everything came literally to the delivery. Once again, in January, ladies and gentlemen, the FinUp team is launching the application. The FlipMe is launching in February. The cards are amazing. I'm getting hundreds of messages from the people that they already ordered the cards. If you sell the card, you will be able to earn commission, and if you own the Payment Hub NFT, you will start to receive residual income. If you did the conversion, ladies and gentlemen, everything link is coming into the common pool, so that means that also these payouts are coming. We are having Mr. Buckwheat, we are getting layer 0 Akasha, account abstractions. So from the technical aspect, once again, we are now bulletproof. The price of Ultron and ULX start to grow up. And once again, we are finishing this call with the amazing promotion that it's valid for until the end of the year. No matter how big well package you will buy, you will get the free airdrop, certain percentage of the package value. If you buy the nano pack, 10%. If you buy $5,000 pack, 100% of the package value. And if you will go with the founder pack, you will get for 30,000 USDT's value of the Kimba token based on the current price. Yasha, I think we did a phenomenal job. I would like to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being on this call. We are already inviting you on the tomorrow's call, 8 p.m. Central European Time, 11 p.m. Dubai time, when we will present all the latest news about our newest partner. It's called Revolution. We are going global. We are hitting Europe. We are hitting Latin America. Now we will hit Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss tomorrow's call, 8 p.m. Central European time, with the CEO of Revolution, Mr. Michael Pragnica. What I can say for the end of this call, thank you very much for being with us, and see you next week. At that time, I'm gonna be in Japan. I wish you a great day. I wish you a great week. And don't forget, like Mr. Yasha would say, see you at the top. Good night from Dubai.